You know, it's curious, but everybody seems to think so. I mean, they don't have definite enemies, people who say, I don't like dolphins. I mean, I never heard, for instance, this word. No? Why on earth there is such a unanimous feeling about dolphins?
That's a very good question. I'm also very interested in this. The bodies of dolphins are much more like fish than they are like us. Yet we seem to see something that we relate to that seems very much like another intelligence that's intelligent. We've heard lots of stories in the past from the Greeks and other ancient civilizations about dolphins coming to the rescue of drowning sailors, people that are in need of help. Are those real stories? Are they just the imagination of people? I don't think so.
When we are talking, we haven't mentioned up to now about sonograms. The fact that they interpret in a definite way some noise.
So you just mentioned sonograms, which means sound picture. Means sound. And what dolphins do is they use echolocation or biological sonar, and it's exquisite compared to even what we use technically. So they send out clicks, and I'll make a very bad imitation of a dolphin clicking. So they send out these wide range of frequencies in clicks, like ah. And as they get closer to objects, the clicks increase. So the clicks go out, they bounce off objects and other dolphins and aspects of the environment, and they interpret the returning echoes from those clicks as they bounce off of things. So dolphins can use this sonar to navigate, to sort of see acoustically their environment. They get sound pictures of their environment. So there are thoughts that they can actually acoustically scan each other and humans and see the internal organs. If someone's pregnant, it's been suggested that they might know if another dolphin is pregnant. These are again our sound pictures for dolphins.
Incredible.
And we don't really understand what it's like for a dolphin to see that, but there have been lots of studies where they can tell that yes, they use them, and they can actually use them in what we call cross-modal discriminations. So if you show a dolphin a cup underwater, it can see it acoustically. It can get an acoustic picture of it underwater. And then if you show them a cup above the water and a ball, they can tell you what they saw just with sound, but just looking at those actual objects. So they can translate what they get acoustically into what it is visually. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And they can hit a key, and they hear a computer-generated whistle, like, or, so if they hit a triangular shape, they would hear, and we would give them a ball. Or if they hit a square, they would hear a different computer-generated whistle, like, and we'd give them a rub or a different object. How would they learn? Would they learn? What would their learning be like? The dolphins explored using the keyboard. We didn't teach them anything. So they hit a key, they hear a sound, they get a particular object. All they had to do is hit the key to get the object, but the dolphins did much more. They started imitating the sounds very quickly. They started imitating the ball sound, and playing with the ball, they would be whistling the ball sound. When they were interacting with each other, with the ball, they'd be whistling the ball sound. This is what we saw with the dolphins. And they started to use these sounds within their own vocalizations. We never figured out how they used it to communicate amongst themselves. The fact that they learned so quickly and they used these very specific sounds was fascinating. So I think we see in these very big-brained social species that if you just give them these elements, if you give them a system that they can explore, they show what we call self-organized learning. It's on their own. They figure it out. They make these associations between the symbols, the sounds, and the objects. And you can see this with children when you let them explore. These are beautiful, beautiful brains, beautiful minds, and they need to be saved on this planet. So I just want to make one statement that's really in my heart. I want to make one statement that's in my heart, that as a scientist, we're often told, just stick to your science, do the science, and don't get involved in politics, advocacy. But as a scientist, I think it's my responsibility, and I think it's our responsibility as scientists, to spread the word about what we're learning and to then speak out on behalf of the animals that we've learned about. We need to improve our treatment of dolphins in the world. They need saving.